the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
Woo! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TDPHINSTALK, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. We got breaking news coming out of Miami. Miami Dolphins star cornerback Jalen Ramsey is out and needs surgery. Prognosis, it looks like, is a torn meniscus. Honestly, y'all, I don't want to make it seem like I'm happy, but I ain't gonna lie, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. And I got to be honest with y'all, even though this is still going to set us back a little, I feel like we dodged the bullet. This ain't good regardless. It's not good regardless, but a torn meniscus, I feel like we dodged the bullet. It's not as bad as an injury that's going to have him out for the whole season. Now, I've already spoken to a medical professional, a doctor, who actually offered information to me, to like, if any player ever has an injury, give me a call. I can give you the details on the injury, because the doctor actually watches this channel. He was very clear to me. He said torn meniscus. You're looking, I know it's a lot of 4 to 8 and 6 to 8 weeks. He said you're actually looking at 3 to 8 weeks, depending on the severity of the meniscus. Because there's severity levels of the meniscus. So he actually said 3 to 8 weeks. But he also said There are some cases where it's 6 to 8 months, but those don't happen as often. It just depends on the severity of the meniscus. And based off of the reports, everybody's saying the 6 to 8, 4 to 8 week thing. I think what they did is just Google meniscus, and the typical thing came up 4 to 8. And I think that's why the reports are pushing 4 to 8 and 6 to 8. But I was told by a professional doctor that it could be 3 to 8 weeks. And depending on the severity, there are cases where it's been 6 to 8 months. Is if it's a really bad injury to the meniscus. In those ones where it's really bad, they said the player usually feel it's almost like your knee it's a feeling of giving out or whatever. Um, but he's gonna talk to me more about it later on, because I told him I had to go live now because I didn't want y'all waiting too long. But that's what it really is. Okay, 3 to 8. Worst case scenario, which he even said, and I don't think that's the case, but I'm not going to say it's not because I haven't seen the MRIs. But we're just hopeful it ain't that long term stuff. Now, what does this mean for the Miami Dolphins? I always say this is the rule for the Dolphins, okay? And y'all will understand why this is the rule. I ain't being negative or nothing. But when it comes to the Miami Dolphins, let's be honest. What we need to do is calculate the 8 weeks and add 2 more. If you're a Dolphin fan, you understand why I'm saying that. At the end of the day, calculate the max, and I'm going to go off of the 8 weeks and add 2 more. Add 2 more. And that tells me, hey, I believe Ramsey 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think he'll be back the start of October 5th, like week 4, week 5, something like that. That's what I think. I think that's when Ramsey will be back. These people saying, oh, he'll be back for week 1. It say it only takes 4 weeks. We still got 5, 6 weeks left, in training camp. Stop. For it to heal is the 4 to 8 weeks. You gotta go. You remember, he ain't gonna do no work on it. We talk about a meniscus. He finna be sitting, chilling. They ain't finna have him moving. They gotta get him back in shape. They gotta get him with his reps. Trust me, when they say he's fully healed, it's gonna be about 10 days after that before you see him on the field. They're gonna be like, Ramsey has cleared his injury and is cleared to resume football activities. He's going to resume football activities. He's going to be questionable or doubtful for that whole week before a game, and they're going to sit him that first one, and then the next one they're hoping that Ramsey will be able to return. Because don't forget, this is one of our higher paid players. You don't want to tweak nothing. You don't want to. They're going to take him fully through the rehab process, and they are going to make sure that he is 100% before they put him back on the field. Because the Miami Dolphins already know they're not going to throw him on the field, then something happen again and they get worse or something like that. They done already got too many behind the scenes rumors of that type of stuff with Byron Jones and other people. Foul play, listening to doctors. That's the one thing Miami is very careful about now, making sure, hey, make sure you finish your whole rehab. We want to make sure you're 100%. The doctors clear you, and then we still might take some precautions. Especially when you're paying them that kind of money. Because guess what? You keep playing on that meniscus and it ain't fully healed, you're risking a potential ACL or something. You're risking a potential ACL or something. Meniscus is simply the strength in your knee, and no, they're not going to take those kind of risks. But what does this mean? Let me go look at our schedule. Oh, Lord. Let me go look at our schedule. Let's check the schedule out. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm already sad because of week 1. Oh. I'm already mad because of week 1, y'all. That Chargers game, man, we got to figure out how to come out with a victory. That's I keep calling it the tour redemption game. God dog, man. Man, gosh, y'all. Do people realize how much a gauntlet our schedule is? I'm sitting there in the back of my mind right now, like, I know our last 6 games is tough. Our last 6 are like, man, ain't no week off. And I'm like, well, the last 6 are like super duper hard. So we might have some relief in the first 5. Man, we obviously start out with the Chargers. Then we got the Patriots. It's always a little tough game, and they got a little better on offense. I keep telling y'all their only issue is offense. They actually do pretty well with us with their defense. They always kind of hold us down or suppress us a little bit. They always do. And y'all give me 1 second. Let me see. What's going on with you? Okay, cool. Can you? I think y'all can see me and hear me now. Okay, good. All right. Chargers, Patriots, the new and improved Denver, and you see Sean Payton taking shots at the Jets and stuff. Talk about they gonna make the playoffs this year. Then the Bills and the Giants. And I believe he'll be back in the Carolina game. I personally feel like best case scenario, he's back week 3, Denver. Worst case scenario, he don't play all season. We'd be like, where is Ramsey? What's taking so long? You know, y'all already know we done experienced that. But, immediate worst case scenario, he'll be back versus the Panthers in week 5, week 6. Worst case scenario to me. But I think that we might want to set our dates around Denver game. We'll see. Now, I already see a lot of people in the comment section saying Cam Smith will step up big. Well, he has to. Well, I mean, he ain't the only one. Don't forget, you got Kohu and all those guys, but somebody going to have to. Cam Smith got to step up. I know Skylar Thompson dropped a dime on him today and got beat for a 68-yard touchdown to Braxton Berrios, and we can't have it. Braxton Berrios? We're going to be playing the receivers way better than Braxton Berrios on the boundary. We're going to be playing against receivers way better than Berrios. And let me tell you whether Miami's going to have a dilemma because somebody said sign another corner. How? You got too many people that you're going to have on a contract, and you're not going to be able to play with these people and cut them and then pick them back up when Ramsey come back, or cut them when Ramsey come back. So somebody said, TD, you worried about Bryce Young? No, I just said that's when he'll be back. You worried about Bryce? But Braxton Berrios, we're going to be playing some wide receivers that are way better than Braxton Berrios. And he out there getting cooked with Skylar Thompson connection. Come on. So he going to have to put that work in camp and get better, but we're definitely going to miss him. But I'm going to tell you now, opposing quarterbacks, they're going to be targeting these guys. They're going to be targeting these guys, and I'll do you one better. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't have to listen to me. Y'all can call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm going to tell you now, when Xavier Howard doesn't have an opposing corner on the other side, I don't a great opposing corner on the opposite side, he doesn't play well. See, now it makes it easy. They give the one-on-one to whatever corner is going to be opposite X, and then they shade. What they do, they put the one-on-one on the other side. We're going to put we're going to have to put double team, my bad, but the one-on-one with Xavier Howard. Usually Xavier Howard has that safety help so he can take chances. But now we know where the safety help's going to happen. Or we're going to have to stay in that cover 2 shell deep, cover 4, cover 6. But once again, it's going to keep all that underneath stuff wide open. Somebody said, and you don't think Fangio know that? I'm sure he's stressing how QBs tend, um, how QBs, it went by fast, tend to target young cornerbacks. Oh, absolutely. But what you got to understand is, I don't care what you want to say. You can call me whatever you want, but Fangio need the players. Fangio ain't did nothing with no names, really. He's always coming to a situation where he got talent and he made that talent. He may have developed a player or two here and there with the talent, but he's always needed that talent. He's always needed the talent. So, um, uh, somebody said you should have vacationed for 30 days, TD. You brought back negative energy last week and now. I brought as soon as I came back, bad stuff started happening. Is that what you're saying? Listen, it was nothing happening when I was gone, so it don't matter. It was just quiet. Well, Tyreek Hill was out here popping people, um, but we'll see. Somebody said, who knows? Maybe Deshaun Elliott will rotate from safety to court. No. Deshaun Elliott got to stay at the safety position. That ain't where he need to be on the boundary. He need to stay out there at the safety position, doing what he do best. Period. You need reliable help side. You're gonna need reliable help. Whoo! Man, 500 people up in here, man. Y'all hit that like button. Let's get the likes up. We got 500 people. We should at least have 300 likes. Let me read these super chats. I appreciate all those who are dropping the super chats, showing love and support. Before I read the super chats, just letting you know I will be attending training camp. If you want to donate to the training camp fund, because I'm trying to go to Houston if I get enough cash. The cash app is $TDPHINSTALK. Like I always told y'all, I got 6 kids, school back in order, so I don't want to spend my own cash to go to Houston. I'm just being honest with y'all. So if you want to contribute to that, hit the cash app up, $TDPHINSTALK, so I can take a trip to Houston and give you that exclusive joint practice coverage as well. Not forcing anybody, just letting you know if you want me to. Sloth with the donation. Sloth said, we better go sign Josh Jacobs now. Shaking my head, better beef up scoring power to make up for this. We can still have our defense be successful with a bend but don't break. See, the difference is Fangio's system is going to bend but don't break. But within the bending and not breaking, when you have a talent like Jalen Ramsey, you bend, don't break, and make big plays sometimes. Now you'll just have the bend but don't break, if that makes sense. So we're just now, it's going to be a clock. We're going to try to have a clock type game where other teams will possess the ball. They're just going to try to dink and duck down the field unless they're stubborn and going for the big shot, and that's where we're going to beat them. Now, our offense will have to pick it up because our defense, when you have an area that you could pick on, it really stresses the defense out because the pass rush want to get at you, but you just keep on quick passes trying to pick on that area. You picking on that area. So it kind of demoralizes even the pass rush because they get tired. They coming, but the ball getting out quick. That's what we did to teams last year. That's the beauty of our offense, getting rid of that ball quick, and the D-line start to slow down because it's almost a waste. They just harrying up and throwing it. We like that play action. That's why I showed you the numbers earlier. Tua in play action is actually pretty bad. If y'all go look at the numbers, PFF premium package, the quarterback annual. When you look at them numbers, you be like, McDaniel, stop running play action. He killing them in shotgun. Stop the play action. These play action numbers are actually horrible. When Tua run play action, the numbers drop in half. So that's why he's the best when he in that shotgun, quick snap, bam, hit that slant, hit that curl, hit that whatever, that crosser. So, and it demoralizes the pass rush. And it gets them tired. They keep coming and wasting their time. So, I can see our pass rush, it can hurt us. So we'll see what they decide, how Fangio decides to work this. Because another thing, he's not getting any reps with the defense, and that's okay because I don't think he needs really too many. But that chemistry, and when he gets back, he got to get in shape because he's finna sit on his butt for several weeks. He got to get in shape. He got to get in game shape, and he got to get his legs back under him, get back in the rhythm of things. So even when he comes back, you might have a guy who, all right, give him a few games and he'll be back to normal, but he could struggle for a little bit. All of those things are real factors. They're all real factors. Punch that like button for me, y'all. 512 people in the building. All right. Next super chat. Miami won games with Justin Bevel and Keon Crows in last season. No disrespect, LOL. I'm fine with Cam Smith and Trill Williams being the 3 and 4. Ryan, this ain't the same schedule. This ain't the same schedule, bro. What games did we win with Bethel and Keon Croson? Go look them up. The Lions, the Browns, the Bears, and we got toasted versus the Lions. We didn't stop them until the last drive of the game. And I think that was because they went for it on a 4th down or something like that. We absolutely couldn't stop the Lions. The Browns, our pass rush was nasty. It was just killing them. And the Bears, that was a shootout too. We couldn't stop them. But we scored more. And we lost every game outside of Houston. We lost almost every game after that. So you could be fine with them all you want, but we were primarily losing with those units. Let's get that straight. We did not do very well at all last year in the secondary for the most part. We were just happy that some of these guys were making plays here and there against some of the worst teams. So don't get it mistaken. We don't have last year's schedule. If we had last year's schedule, you might as well pin it in, permanent marker, 12 wins minimum. This year, the schedule is twice as hard. We have the 2nd hardest schedule in the NFL. Only the Eagles got it worse. Eagles number 1, Dolphins number 2. Now, I know all that changes when you get new players and all that, but based off of last year, this year we got the 2nd hardest schedule in the NFL. So do not compare last year to what we're about to go up against this year. Please don't. Before last year started, we felt like we were going to dominate the Patriots twice. We thought we were going to dominate the Jets twice. We knew we would dominate the Lions, the Bears, the Browns. We thought we would dominate Pittsburgh. We knew we would dominate Houston. I'm already at 9 games, ladies and gentlemen. We thought we were going to dominate the Chargers. That's 10 games right there. 10 games that last year we could automatically feel like we were going to dominate, in which we didn't. We won a lot of them, but we didn't dominate them. We only dominated 1 game all season, and that was versus the Browns. The only game all season that we dominated was versus the Browns. The only one. The only game where from start to finish, we just obliterated them. 1 game out of 17. 1 game out of 17. Come on, man. We thought we were going to obliterate the Packers too. That's 11 games. That's 11 games. So right there, when you looked at the schedule last year, you automatically looked at 11 games and said, yeah, we got those. Now look at the schedule this year. Look at the schedule this year. You can't say that about the Chargers because they got the last laugh. What, you want to say the Patriots? Denver, which I don't believe you could say it, but I'm going to add them just to add them. We should dominate them. Who else? The Panthers, young. Who else? I'll do the Patriots again. The Raiders. I can't say Tennessee. They've had our number since day one. And that's it. Especially since Washington got the 2nd best defense in the NFL. 5 teams that you could just look at and say, yeah, we're going to dominate them. And we may not. I don't know. But, just from a fan standpoint, we feel like maybe 5 or 6 teams that you should dominate. But last year you could count 11 or 12. So do not compare last year what them guys did to this year, because even in them games last year, they struggled. They just made some plays here and there. Don't forget that, ladies and gentlemen. You got players like Kohu. Ooh, Kohu with the nice pass breakup. Ooh, Kohu. Ooh, good third down stop. He just got Kohu on the touchdown, man. But it's touchdown. Play some solid play, but at the end of the day, the competition wasn't there. This year, we got competition we going up against. We got a lot of great offenses, so them guys got to shift it in gear in camp. They got to take their game to the whole next level. And the thing that concerns me about it, it's not that they can't take their play to the next level. It's how many of them were hurt and coming back, and you don't even know what version of them you're going to get. You don't know what version of them you're going to get. Some of them ain't played football literally in about 9 months. Some of them didn't play haven't played football in 9 months. You don't know what version you're going to get. Even if they end up coming back good, you don't know what you're going to get out the bat. So we're going to be at their mercy of developing and getting better. We're going to need them to actually step up. We're going to need them to actually play very high-level football against some of the best in the NFL this year. Not that cookie-cutter schedule that we had last year. Just be honest about it. A lot of people coming in right now saying, what happened to Ramsey? Just got in. He needs surgery. It's a meniscus injury. 3 to 8 weeks, some people are saying, unless it's a severe one, it could be longer. But right now, the word on the street is up to 8 weeks. So I'm kind of feeling like he's going to have the entire preseason and training camp off. When the regular season starts, they're going to be questioning Mike McDaniel. Is Jalen Ramsey on schedule for return? And he's going to give you the PR. Yeah, well, he's looking real good. He's making really good strides. I feel like he's on schedule, but their schedule in their head is different from what ours is. They're not going to tell you his schedule. They're going to let you assume what it is, and they're just going to continue to tell you he looks like he's on schedule. He's been doing a little bit more active, all of that stuff. Do you expect him to play week 1? Well, I'm not sure. We just have to take it day by day. You're going to get all of that crap, okay? And I believe that he'll be back in week 3. And if it's a little worse, maybe week 5, to get him ready and ramp him up. But it'll be a miracle. He'd be like the fast healer, that 3-week minimum, and then work out. There's a chance he could be ready for week 1 or 2. There is a chance, but again, it's all about what was the severity. And I don't know if they're going to release the details like that. Okay. The homie Try Hard with the donation. I appreciate the love. He said, I'm not taking anything this team says serious until I see Ramsey on the field in my own eyes. And after how they handled Byron Jones' situation. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're going to come out. They're going to say this and say that. Beat writer's going to say he has an expected day to come back on this day, X, Y, and Z. Someone close to Ramsey's camp situation feels like he should be able to return by week 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever they say. At the end of the day, you won't know until you get to that week. And you wonder, Ramsey's not practicing. Why is he practicing? I thought he's fine. Or good, he's practicing early. We don't know, okay? But this is a blow because week 1 versus the Chargers, I need their redemption. Herbert versus X and Cam Smith week 1. It ain't Herbert versus X and Cam Smith. You need to name the Chargers receivers versus X and Cam Smith. I mean, let's be honest, y'all. Cam Smith is a rookie. He ain't no first round pick. He's a rookie who refs ain't going to be giving him the utmost respect against some of the best receivers. Now, if he can come out there and Sauce Gardner it, which is hold a whole bunch and not get called for it, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, that'd be a rare find, but Cam Smith, that ain't his talent right now. I know a lot of people, oh, yo, he's a dog. He's this and that. Man, let that man prove something on the field first. I hope he is, but let the man prove something on the field first. All right. Thanks, Charles. Shout out to one King Cat. King Cat in the building. He done stopped by. He said prayers up for Ramsey. Go Jets. Appreciate the prayers, bro. For our fellow Dolphin. And Jets, man, y'all escaped the scare today too. Y'all escaped one today too, man. So we'll see. We got Judah Jones said, TD, the Dolphins are going 5-12. Poor coaching, terrible QB, bad offensive line, and tough schedule will be the cause. 5-12. Judah, we ain't going 5-12. If we do, oh my gosh, don't even play with me like that, bro. Don't even play with me like that. But I'll tell you this. Dang. I don't want to entertain this, but you sent the super chat, so I feel I'm obligated to entertain this because we're not going 5-12, bro. Now, I'm not no delusional Dolphin fan. I understand there's a world where we don't even make the playoffs potentially, which I don't believe is going to happen, but there is a world where that could happen. But we ain't going 5-12. But what I will tell you, and Dolphin fans, if this team is destined to go 5-12, I hope we know that early. I hope we know that early. If we 3-7 with 10 games and we got to win out to hope to make the wild card, tank. God dog it, tank. I ain't got time for this. If we 3-7 and we got to win the last 7 games just to hope to make a wild card, tank. Because it's probably because of an important position. And go get our. Never mind. Man, let me get this off my screen. Finna get me in trouble. You set me up, bro. Andy, man, I keep telling you, I'm going to sue you about this picture, bro. Wearing that Buffalo Bills shirt. Andy Johnson said they just said he's missing the season. Adam Scheffner. You trolling now. You trolling. Source say while no firm determination will be made until surgery, the likely outcome is a full meniscus repair. Oh no! Hold on, y'all. Don't tell me that. That's gonna wipe out everything we talking about right now. Because this what Doc was telling me, man. If it's a full, depending on the severity, if it's a full meniscus, it could be a lot longer than that. But he said 6 to 8 months. If it's like extreme. Nah, let me look it up. Y'all might be trolling, man. Yeah, I'm not seeing what y'all talking about. Hold on. They don't know. I'm gonna check Ian Rappaport. They said the surgeons won't know the severity until they go in. Ian Rappaport, more info and clarity on Dolphins Jalen Ramsey. Sources say while no firm determination will be made until surgery, the likely outcome is a full meniscus repair, bringing Ramsey back in December if all goes well. The best and healthiest option. Oh my gosh. Ramsey even confirmed it in a tweet, said that end of season push gonna be legendary. He knows he's not gonna be back until the end of the season. God dog. God dog. God dog. Man, I just sat here for freaking 30 minutes rambling about nothing. It don't even matter. Ramsey ain't gonna be back to December, if that, because what they're going to do is a full meniscus, which is the best case scenario. And it's crazy because the doctor did tell me that he said you can go in there and repair, but or you could also just do the whole thing basically, and that's what they are obviously choosing, a full meniscus repair. Wow. And that's like that would constitute like 3 months, right? Four. August, September, October, November. That's 4 months. Man, I hope Rappaport wrong. Well, I mean, Jalen Ramsey talking about end of season push gonna be legendary. Daniel Iafusi, our beat writer, is confirming. Sources say while no firm determination will be made until surgery, the likely outcome is a full meniscus repair. And if they do the full meniscus repair, bringing Ramsey back in December, if all goes well, the best and healthiest option, because he got options. They could do a slight repair or they could do a full repair. He got options. And it looks like if they do have to choose, he's going to go full. So it don't matter. Jalen Ramsey said, I'll be back on the field stronger than ever in due time. This so minor for God's child. I trust fully and know he got me. I'm forever grateful to worship his name. I know my brother's gonna hold it down until I'm back. Um, I know my brother's gonna hold it down until I'm back, though. Appreciate the love and support. Time to get right. Everybody's still floating around this 6 to 8 weeks, but Jalen Ramsey returned prime time versus the Titans week 14. That's what people think. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, all right? Hello? Okay. I'll check into it. All right, I'll let him know. Y'all stay on for me, man. I'm about to it's gonna take me 20 seconds. I just need to go grab something real quick out the front. I'm gonna hit the rest of these super chats and I gotta get my mind right and think about this, man. God dog, this is crazy. Y'all give me a second, man. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. Listen, it is what it is, man. We can't sit here and cry over spilled milk. We Ramsey, man, he's out. Um, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. At this point, it's almost like we don't even have a Jalen Ramsey. We're hoping to trade for Jalen Ramsey at the trade deadline. That's where we're at. So imagine this team without Jalen Ramsey. That's what it is. That's what it is. Gosh, why does this always happen to us? Man, I was sitting there like, oh, thank you. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. He'll be back early in the season. Gosh, man. Next report. Trimming torn meniscus has him back near start of the season. Repair with structures has him out most, if not all of the all season. And I think he's already electing to do a full, because let me tell y'all something too. Teams, they don't want to do all the trimming and all of that. They want to do fully. That's just the NFL. That's all teams. They don't do the partial procedures to help you get better. If there's an option to do the full work, they always gonna take that. And any decision otherwise that puts you in more risk, that's neglectful on them. And that's why Rappaport coming out, the most likely situation is a full. Unless the doctors say, hey, man, we really, really, really don't have to do a full. I'm looking at it now. I think we could just do trimming. I mean, that's just me making that up to try to hope that there's a way out of this, honestly, y'all. I ain't even going to sit here and lie to y'all and talk my way out of this. We ain't got Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey ain't on this team until we trade for him late in the season, right at the deadline or some crap like that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He's getting older, and he ain't that old, but when you're getting older, and guys, he done had a good amount of prime already. I just hope that this ain't that start of the turn, because that's what corners do. Full repair is gonna have him back in December, y'all. Right at the hardest part of the schedule. A player that's been sitting on his butt for 4 months without any conditioning because he can't work that knee out really until he rehab. And like real talk, y'all. A lot of y'all are saying y'all feel like we're gonna be okay. If Ramsey is a 10 out of 10, where is Cam Smith on your chart? Like, be honest for a second. For all these people that keep saying we're gonna be okay, Ramsey is a 10 of 10. If Ramsey is a 10 of 10, where is Cam Smith? Kohu and all them guys. Let's be honest. Let's not boost them up because they Dolphins. Let's just be honest in comparison. So this whole notion we're going to be all right. Remember, these guys, that's another misconception. Oh, they balled out last year. No, they didn't. They did decent against weak teams. They were decent. And the truth be told is, outside of Cam Smith, all the rest of them guys are really nickels fighting for that job that got boundary work because we ain't had no corners. Gosh, we're like, so the longer term recovery for Ramsey is what it is now looking like. Alan Poupar said, don't want to jump to conclusions, but that was not an overly encouraging tweet from Jalen Ramsey following reports of scheduled MRI. Y'all push that like button. Let me get off of Twitter, man. I'm sitting here strolling like, hold on, maybe I'll get a tweet that says all of this is false. I can't stand these other teams. They already trolling. It is. They ridiculous. Talk about look for Ramsey to return versus the Jets in Miami on December 17th. That ain't gonna happen. He'll be back sooner. Let's keep it moving, man. Is it fair to say that our season hinges more on the play of our DBs than on Tua now? No, it's actually the complete opposite. Now it hinges more on Tua. See, you bring in a stout defense and locking people down because you know it's about to. The Dolphins ain't crazy. They know it's about to get rougher for Tua. They know that the offense it's about to get harder for. There's a whole year of film. They know your strengths and weaknesses in the system. They know what you're good at. They know what you're bad at. And now every team is going to attack you the way that the successful teams last year did. They know the offensive production is going to potentially reduce. Not only reduce, but you got a harder schedule playing some of the best teams in the league. So naturally it's going to anyway. So that's why it was important for this defense to get better this year. Who did we add on offense, y'all? What offensive acquisitions did we make this offseason? What starting offensive acquisitions have we made? Please tell me. Any starting offensive acquisitions we made this offseason? And that tells you they understand we're going to need our defense to suppress people from scoring because everything ain't finna be peaches and roses and all of that on offense this year. You got a real tough schedule and we have to be successful. We need the defense to have some tight games and hope our offense can get us just over the hump in a lot of cases. So if our defense is the same as it was last year from a production standpoint, the offense has to be better than they were last year. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why people think that the offense is just going to take off this year. First of all, our offense, when it was clicking, was off the charts. It wasn't even normal. That's what people need to realize. That crap is going to come down to earth. It can still be very productive, but people don't realize it was either unreal or trash. So when they talk about how great the offense is, they not talking about the trash times because they want to ignore that. Y'all know that because we fight against that over here. We try to get a whole picture. But what they're really talking about is how great the offense was. And now you're about to play some of the best teams in the NFL, and you're about to replace 5 scrub teams with 5 great teams to add on your schedule. It's going to be rougher. It's going to be harder. So the offense is going to have to be even better. No, the offense ain't going to have to be better. They're just going to have to be more consistent. They're going to have to play at that top level every game. And in a realistic standpoint, 15 games out of the 17, you got to play at a high level. And Dolphin fans, do you think our offense is going to play at a high level for 15 games? Do you think our offense is going to play at a high level for 15 games? And I know people, yeah. But you would have said the same thing last year. So why didn't we? Why didn't we play at a high level for 15 games last year with the easier schedule? It's the same offense. So answer me that for all y'all yeses. Why didn't we play at a high level for 15 games last year? And I knew y'all was going to say that. Tua got hurt. He ain't played at a high level for 4-5 games. So it don't matter if he wasn't hurt. He wasn't going to hit 15. Even if he wasn't hurt, he wasn't going to hit 15. He put out the Chargers game, the San Francisco game, Green Bay, Pittsburgh Steelers. Come on. That's where I ain't gonna lie, I just caught you in your own contradiction. On a weaker schedule, we couldn't play well in 15 games. So at the end of the day, man, Mike McDaniel gonna have to step it up. Tua's gonna have to step it up. And Chris Grier might have to do a few things. And let me tell y'all the move to make. Y'all know what the move to make is right now, right? For Chris Grier. To help the offense. Stop playing around with these freaking projects on the O-line and go get a right tackle and a left guard. Now. I've been saying that all offseason. Go get your right tackle and left guard. Now you make it even easier for Tua. You give him more time. Now the run game can be better. Matter of fact, you might even really want to go sign Dalvin Cook now. You might want to up that offer, go get 2 offensive linemen, and know that you'll have a really nice run game that can make up for any man, Mostert or Jeff Wilson. One of them just said it. They said, if the pass game is non-existent, where you're going to go. You got to be able to come to us. And I think McDaniel is learning from that. That's one of them said something like that. And they right. But to make all of that go full circle, go get your 2 linemen and add another running back. You cannot sit here and be banking on the same team as last year with the same. No. Listen, man. Stop. We ain't got a quarterback literally carrying the team. No, we got a quarterback who can fit in the team, and you need to build a team around him the right way and give him everything he needs so everybody can do their job. Ain't nobody carrying nobody outside of Tyreek. Ain't nobody on this offense carrying nothing other than Tyreek. So go get everything they need so that everybody can do the bare minimum of their job and we can have better success on offense. Of course, that's in my opinion, Caesar. They don't make me right, but that's where I'm at with it. How many guards and tackles are available? Believe it or not, 3 to 5 of each of them that are better than what we already have right now. Well, as far as I care, I take a little draft piece of a draft pick and send it to the Cowboys and go ahead and get Martin. We can't let this window close. We can't. You cannot sit here and play around and be like, oh, we'll be all right. It's okay. Other teams are literally loaded. We ain't the only loaded team in the NFL. This is the best roster we ever had, but it ain't the best roster in the NFL. Now it's probably top 5, but it's still any given. Now with Ramsey out, you know how crazy it is? We have a top 5 roster in the NFL. Ramsey out, him alone, top 10 now. Still good, but top 10 roster now. A whole nother range now. And that's a fact. Take Ramsey out, now the range just widened to 10. Our roster was top 5 with Ramsey. Take Ramsey out, it's in the 10. And that's real. And that's the problem that I have with this team is that we're so top dependent. That's the big thing that I don't like about our roster. We're too top heavy. Armstead go out, screwed. Why is it that one player goes out in multiple positions, we screwed? Armstead go out, we screwed, y'all. Y'all saw it. Let Tyreek get hurt, screwed. Let Ramsey get hurt. Because it's funny that everybody keeps saying our corners played well last year. But then whenever you debate in other fan bases, all of our corners were hurt. Like you can't have, if they played well, then why are you using that as an excuse? Because the truth is they played decent, but they didn't play at a level where a team to win a Super Bowl. Miami Dolphins sit everybody. I can name 10 players right now that don't need to be on that field. Sit them because we're too top heavy. We're too top heavy. I don't want to see Armstead take a warm-up snap, especially with how fragile he is. Tyreek, I'm gonna be honest, nobody's talking about this because I was talking to my guy about it. Tyreek ain't having the sharpest camp so far the first 2 days. He ain't really, I mean, them corners was giving him the business. So I hope that ain't an issue. But sit Tyreek too. We know his abilities. Sit Robert Hunt. We know his abilities. Sit Connor, and he's sitting anyway. Connor won his cash. I mean, we too top heavy, and the reality is, being so top heavy, we need those top guys. We need those top guys, y'all. We need them. Any top guy go out, it's the Dolphin community reacting like it is now. Y'all think it's just me sitting here like, oh, it ain't just me. Go check all on Twitter. Everybody, oh my gosh, why always? Nah, this ain't one of the TD overreactions or TD tripping. No. Yeah, tomorrow they'll get over it and say next man up. But this is a blow. And you know why it's a blow? It ain't that people feel like we're going to fall all the way off, but they know we won't be as dominant. That's what this blow is. It's not that we're going to fall off. We might be able to maintain and have a solid defense and be good, but they know that without a guy like Ramsey, it takes away dominating factors. Just like Black Dolphin said, we will be fine. We may be fine, but now we may not dominate. You need everything to be clicking to dominate. The Bills' whole defense was intact with the exception of two guys in their secondary last year, and they were a roller coaster up and down until late in the season. They got it together, and they started to dominate. This man is an elite defender in the NFL. Every year, he's the top 10 so far. Rare finding that you just don't come across every day. Shout out to Gregory Senor, who dropped some cash in the Cash App. He said, "For thanks for the great content. I appreciate you supporting the training camp fund, bro." And Brock Brodson just dropped some cash in the Cash App. He said, "For TD, the GOAT, no cap. Appreciate you supporting the training camp fund, bro." And for those who don't know what that is, I'm already going to training camp. I've already got my arrangements, everything paid for. But if I can, if I have enough, I'm going to try to make the trip to Houston and give you exclusive play-by-play coverage from Houston Texans training camp versus the Dolphins, the joint practices. So at the end of the day, I'm already spending a pretty penny on to go down to Miami and all of that. So I said, hey, I want to go to that training camp, but I don't think it's wise. So if people want me to go, show some love and support the Cash App. So just throwing it out there. All right. Appreciate those who are already showing some love. All right. But yeah. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, cool. Got it. We got another Cash App here said Ramsey's latest tweet already hints he's not expecting to come back till the end of the season. I know. I actually read it. I actually read it on here. Let me see. Let me see if any updates. Jalen Ramsey's injury is extremely unfortunate, but shows exactly why the Miami Dolphins selected Cam Smith in the second round. He will now make a strong push to be a starter alongside Xavier Howard and Kader Cole, who I'm told Dolphin coaches have been uber impressed by um Smith's natural football instincts, patience, and his ability to read routes in camp so far. We're going to find out what that kid do with Herbert. We're going to find out. Armando said meniscus surgery recovery can take between 6 to 12 weeks. Depending on whether it's a total repair, which requires more time. Everyone optimistic it's only a trim, but won't know for sure until surgery. When is surgery? That's what people want to know too. When is surgery? Look, they already listing them, y'all. Unsigned cornerbacks. So Eli Apple is available, Troy Hill, William Jackson, Bradley Roby, Casey Hayward, Kyle Fuller, Ronald Darby, Justin Coleman, Fabian Moreau, Bryce Callahan, and Jason Verrett. That's some of the unsigned cornerbacks right now. Surgery's tomorrow, cool. So we'll know tomorrow evening probably. But yeah, hey, look for Miami to make another signing too. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, Carter, what'd you say? Hey, we might be looking at Troy Hill, Eli Apple, William Jackson. One of these guys, they might be coming in because they might have to sign someone. It's a roster spot. It's a roster spot. People out here, good thing the Super Bowl is in February. We better make it. David Verona has just reported the longer recovery, more likely of two possible outcomes. We will learn more from McDaniel tomorrow. Boy, oh boy. Y'all give me a second. All right, a few more super chats real quick. Let me see. Ramsey. Yeah, give me a second. All right, we got U-Town said, TD, I had a tear, not torn, when I was 25, and could not do anything for a year. My sports doctor who performed that surgery required it. Man, you making it rougher right now, bro. Matthew Flint, Igbo season. Oh Lord, how you gonna remember? Ig Monogamy got to step up, man. He got to step up. Lakers all day dope said this puts pressure on the office just like last year when we did not have Byron Jones offense. Listen, well, maybe they can, hey, maybe they need to give Byron Jones a call. He ain't healed yet. He ain't healed yet. Hey, Byron might be back, baby. No, listen, I'm trying to make jokes out of this. Byron might be back, man. Oh, I got to put that on Twitter. Yeah, they're gonna be mad at me. Maybe we should call Byron Jones so they can be like, "You think this situation funny?" Man, be quiet, crybabies. All right, Zach Dolphin 93 with the love. He said, just joining in. How do you think this is going to affect Greer's mentality in dealing with the books? Will he go for broke now? Oh man, yeah, he's already going for broke. It's just that he's faced with a situation where he's trying to figure out the future. Now, what's interesting about this is because now he paying Ramsey's salary, and Ramsey ain't even finna play for a while. So maybe he can get a additional restructure on Ramsey's deal to extend it out even more but that'll be bad for us long term. Yeah, but Greer, I know Greer's like Greer in the office right now punching the wall. He punching the air, cussing. He right now, he like because Greer knows you don't make the playoffs this year, you get man. Well, you know what? I don't know that, but Greer need to be fired if you don't make the playoffs. If this type of roster fails, it's a wrap. Because a lot of people don't want to recognize all his mistakes and shortcomings, but I don't run past them. I've been telling y'all for the longest. We better make the playoffs. If we don't, that's on Chris Greer. He had a say in the coach, he had a say in the quarterback, and he had a say in about 80% of his roster. 90, really. So we'll see. And I thought about something today too with that Dalvin Cook situation. I know Miami gonna get him, but it is gonna be, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be real interesting if he does become a Jet and we're playing against him twice later in the season on top of that. Cook to the Jets. Well, I don't think that's confirmed. I just think he got a visit with them. I just think he has a visit. Yeah, I just think it's a. Hold on. Wait, is it confirmed? Oh, if they can get Dalvin Cook, the offense would be loaded. I ain't gonna lie, the offense is loaded, y'all. I don't know. A lot of people don't like to be honest because it's the competition. But imagine Aaron Rodgers, Dalvin Cook, Brees Hall, Michael Carter. Running back room would be sick. Garrett Wilson, Alan Lazard, Corey Davis, Nicole Hardman as the wide receivers. That is nice. CJ Ozama and Tyler Conklin at the tight end position. They weaponry core would be legitimate. Straight legitimate. Compete with anyone. But the biggest part is the fact that they have the defense to go with it. Oh boy. They ain't a more discouraging timeline. So, guys, at the end of the day, we're hoping early season, and there's also a potential. I know that they said he could be back in December, but I'm gonna tell you now, if there's a potential that he could be back in December, there's also a potential that he could just miss the entire season. There's a potential he could miss the entire season. That's just the reality of it all. Y'all do me a favor and hit the like button again. We had almost 600 people in here at one point, so punch that like button. It's funny, man. Football is definitely revving back up because Dolphin fans coming back out. Y'all been coming back out the woodworks. Y'all been coming back out. And I appreciate those who did come back out because I know I heard from a lot of you guys back in April, May or whatever in June. When I only got like 100 people watching the show because a lot of y'all told me y'all can't stand basketball, and I did a lot of Miami Heat basketball games and stuff like that, and you told me you'll be back at the start of the season. So I see y'all starting to come back. When we're getting 500 and 600 people watching, we just revving up. We just revving up. So that's what's up. All right. Then when them games start, we'll be back to 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 on stream. So our family, for all y'all new subscribers, our family is pretty huge over here, man. We're a pretty huge family. So I appreciate all of our viewers, everyone who shows love and hit that like button, everybody who donates to the channel at your own discretion. I don't never ask you to donate. I just say if you do, I'm greatly appreciative. The first time I've ever asked anybody to donate to anything was this training camp fund. And that's only because this is a unique situation where I got opportunity to potentially go to Houston for training camp with the beat writers. Because last year, y'all were shocked and excited that I went to the Tampa Bay joint practices. I remember when I got there, beat writers was looking at me like, "You here too?" Yeah, baby. TD subscribers, they had me out here with y'all. Oh, man, I ain't gonna lie. Someone was looking at me like, "Oh, I can't stand the fact he here." But hey, we be out there, baby. So those who donate to the Cash App, I appreciate y'all helping me try to get to Houston this year, because that's really gonna blow their mind. Exclusive coverage, because ain't nobody else doing this. Ain't nobody else even really going to training camp, regular training camp. I ain't gonna lie, these are the days that I hate, having to rely on other people's word of what happened in camp, because every time I go, it's a big contradiction of what really be going on. So we'll see. How much is it to get to Houston? To get there ain't crazy. Y'all know me, I ain't first class or nothing like that, man. I be getting them $70 and $100 flights. I don't be $500 first class. I'll be right back there in coach, baby, scrimmed up like, hey, I'm on my way. But no, it ain't that. It's the hotels and all that stuff. But it's gonna be a lot less expensive for me, because I was going to go and stay the whole week and do the preseason game and stream the preseason game from the game. But Bleacher Report booked me for like 6 more episodes, and they wanted to do a watch along for a part of the all the preseason games and all of that. So I have that obligation, so I don't have to pay as much to go to Houston. I'm just gonna do the 2 days of practice and maybe like 2 nights of hotel, and then fly back, and then be right here at home doing the preseason game. So that's probably gonna drop my cost in half, big time. So that was actually a good thing. So it's pretty dope. TD, you need to give total you need. TD, you need to give total you need. Well, I don't usually give the total I need, because I'll be honest with you. The reality is, if people donate, they donate. And when it come up short, if it's close, I foot the bill anyway. But this trip gonna cost me, it ain't gonna be no more than about $500-600. So that's pretty much what it's gonna be. So I just let people know, because like I said, I got 6 kids. I've been doing a lot of years on this channel, coming out of my own pocket, and people donate to help with those things and stuff like that. But say, hey, if the fans want that type of coverage, they'll support it. And if they don't, they won't. So we'll just keep it moving. So we'll see. TJ said, TD said, just join. What's going on, Ramsey, and how long he out? Ramsey, meniscus surgery tomorrow. He's out 4 to 8 weeks, or December, or the season. I mean, it's all kind of contradicting stuff. It's all kind of contradicting information. So at the end of the day, it just don't look good, though. Shout out to Try Hard with the donation. Said, what worries me is that the Jets know what they got talent-wise in their depth. We don't. We still don't know what we got if a starter goes down. Hey, that's just how the cookie crumbles, though, bro. That's how that it is what it is, though, right? Ain't nothing we could do about it. And that's the roster Chris Grier built. And we have to live with that reality. Go out there, play football, do the very best that you can. It's that simple, man. And I get it. It's tough. But this is where you find out how good your coach is. This is where you find out how good your coach is. So we'll see. We'll see. I like what I saw from McDaniel last year. His pros I loved. His cons are fixable, and he at least acknowledges them. So yeah, we should go get Isaiah Rodgers, cornerback, or Eli Apple. What y'all think? Yeah, I think we should, because this could be a majority of the season. This could be 75% of the season Ramsey is out. This could be 75% of the season. So you want to have as much talent as you can, because let's have the tough grown-up conversation for a second. If we think this is the only injury that's going to happen all year in the secondary, then we're not handling this the way we hope that it is. But conventional wisdom, another guy or two may go down, maybe even 3. I mean, we had like 40,000 guys go out in the secondary last year. So you want to go replace him with somebody, not say next man up and lead a roster as is. You need the bodies. We need the bodies. Somebody said Eli Apple, no. Again, you can feel the way you feel about a player, but you always have to ask yourself, is there anybody available that's better than Cam Smith and Kohu? And don't be homers. Because once again, you ain't never seen Cam Smith take a real NFL game snap. But I know he got burned for a 68-yard touchdown by Braxton Berrios today from Skylar Thompson. That don't mean he ain't good. That don't mean that he trash. But we don't want to get used to seeing that on Sunday from Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. We don't want to get used to seeing that from them type of guys. Skylar Thompson did that. So, yeah, there's like 2 or 3 guys that I feel like, and they're veterans. They know this game. They know what to expect. Some of these guys have played in a Fangio system. So don't say, no, we don't need him. Let Cam. No, get as many bodies as you can, and we put the best player on the field. And then if somebody go out, next man up. CBs get beat. Yeah, cornerbacks get beat. Absolutely. But once again, there's levels to this. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all kill me when y'all say that, though. I ain't gonna lie. When y'all be like, everybody, that happens to everybody. We know that already, but there's levels to this. There's levels to this. That's like saying, man, just let Noah start. Well, Noah got beat today. Well, every cornerback gets beat. Come on. If y'all felt like all corners get beat, then hey, we good. We got no egg monogamy. Let him start. All right, then. Why won't you let Noah start? Because he always getting beat. But all corners get beat. Because there's levels to this. They all get beat, but some more than others. So I say, let's have a real conversation. All quarterbacks do this. Yes, but some more than others. There's levels to all of this. Noah got better, TD. Let's go. Hey, let's put our Super Bowl in Noah's hands. My point exactly. Stop. I don't care how much better he got. Until I see it on the field, stop. 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 I don't know, TD. Sauce got beat today by Jets unrestricted free agent today. There's levels to this. Now, how often does that happen? How often does Sauce get beat? So again, using that as an example, it just don't work over here, man. Everybody get beat, but there are levels to this. Dang, some of y'all showing up big time, man. Shout out to the homie Jonathan in the Cash App for thanks for all you do. Much love. Appreciate you supporting the training camp fund, bro. Dang. and with some real love. And another one, man, for training camp fun, Alex Adams. Salute to you, man. All y'all, man, I'm greatly appreciative. Again, man, thank y'all so much. Just know that you've done your part to help me try to get there, man. I'm gonna keep pushing to reach the target and get there. I'm gonna keep pushing from here. I think I got 2 weeks. I got 2 weeks to try to get enough to get down there. I'm gonna keep pushing, bro. I'm gonna keep pushing and get down there, man. TD, stop hating on brother Noah. All right, I'm sorry. Noah with the Super Bowl winning interception. I mean, that would be epic. That would be epic. Right? TD, what dates are you going to camp? All of them. Except probably the end of August, them random 2 on the back end. I may not go to those. But I might. But I'll be at all of them except the last 2. And I might go to them. So, I don't think I will because I don't think I want to. But because once I'm done all that traveling, because think about it, I do a lot of traveling. I gotta understand, I'm gonna be going to camp, coming back where I'm from, going back, like going to camp for 3 days, coming back where I'm from, going back for 3 days, coming back where I'm from, going back for 2 days, coming back where I'm from. Then the next day trying to get to Houston. The next week, trying to take the trip to Houston and coming back. It's a lot, but it is worth it because it's important to provide the exclusive coverage. I mean, the one thing that I could tell you about Dolphin fans, because I was in the same boat, those joint practices where you're not there, those joint practices where you're not at the practice, and you're like, man, what's happening in Tampa? What's happening in Houston? And you're trying to you all up on Houston sites. Let's see if they got anybody talking about it. And you're getting this, and you get very minimal information. Nah, man, we be there. I got the camera on and all. That's what was crazy in the Tampa Bay Bucks training camp. I had like 1,200 people watching, and I got my phone up the whole time, the whole camp, live. Y'all got to see it. It may have not have been, the clearest view, but you got to see it as I narrated it. So that was pretty dope. Shout out to Mr. Finisher. He said 4, it's 2 a time. And start laughing. He just hit the Cash App up for the training camp fund. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the love. I really do appreciate it, man. Man, see, and I ain't gonna lie. It's why when you need something, the troops always rally, man. Y'all definitely showing some love right now, so I appreciate it. But listen, man, we're going on almost an hour and a half. I'm not gonna bore y'all all night. But again, we're trying to give you as much content as we can over here with the breaking news and updates. We finished kind of going over the QB annual. We'll review it a little more tomorrow because a lot of y'all not late tomorrow. Now check me out on Bleacher Report tomorrow at 11 a.m. I will be live on Bleacher Report. They just booked me for about 6 different shows in the month of August, but this one right here, so I got 8 shows coming up with them, but they booked me for another 6 in August. But tomorrow is the last one for July, so I'll be there at 11 a.m. on Bleacher Report Live. We'll be talking about expectations of training camp, the Jalen Ramsey situation, and more. I love for y'all to come through, show your love and support, and hit that comment section up because even though all my haters show up to my Bleacher Report streams, and they're like, why do y'all keep getting him? And the people who love me show up too and show love, but the producers actually love it. They love the controversy, honestly. But come on over to Bleacher Report tomorrow. I'll be live at 11 a.m. Okay, and we'll be talking about some of this stuff and more. Outside of that, man, I'm going to take a few more comments in the comment section. I'll read your questions. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section right now, okay? And I want to answer a few of your questions before I get out of here. And thank you so much, Brandon Hudgens. He said, great stream as always, TD. Thank you, brother. Hey, real quick, before y'all ask these questions, man, See, sometimes y'all, I ain't know, I'm not an emotional guy, but sometimes y'all be like pulling on my heartstrings. And right now is one of them times, and I'll tell you why. Um, I actually have never asked for anybody money on a live stream since I started this channel 5 years ago. And I was very, very, very conflicted on even doing a training camp fund. I was like, man, I ain't never asked nobody for no money and I don't want to. I won't go before I do that. And I had some people say, man, if they don't want it, they don't want it. But you should let your people know because I think they would love that content. And I'm just appreciative how some people have already showed up in the Cash App showing some love. All right. We still got a ways to go from to our target, but people are showing some love and I appreciate it. Um, I ain't this begging type person or whatever. I do what I do and I do try to do it as best as I can. Um, but I'm just grateful for the people that do ride with me. I'm grateful for the people who support me. I'm grateful for the people who notice other people trying to smear my name on a continuous basis and not letting that get to them and also having my back. I'm so grateful for y'all because they've been trying to cancel me for a long time now. It's been about 3 years, man. They've been trying to exile me out of our own fan base, which is crazy. They've been trying to exile me out of our fan base, but it ain't gonna work because I tell the truth. I'm passionate. I love my team. I love them enough to chastise them. I love them enough to call them out because we have expectations as fans as well. We don't have to sit around and just take stuff. We want better. We want to win. We want to be proud of the product on the field. And that's what we pride ourselves with on this channel. So thank y'all because y'all make this channel. U-Town said, TD, did you get my Cash App? U-Town, I didn't get your Cash App. I got your super chat and I read it. I don't think I got your Cash App, but I just got Juan Torres's Cash App. Unless that's you, if you're Juan Torres, U-Town. I'm not sure. But salute to Juan Torres with the huge donation just now. He didn't leave a message, but obviously it's for the training camp fund. Salute to you, brother. I can see your picture. Salute to you, brother. Right. So thank you. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, I just wanted to take that moment to tell y'all, man, y'all make this channel. I don't make this channel. I'm on here doing my thing. You know, God has blessed me with many gifts, and part of it comes out on this channel. But y'all make this channel. This channel ain't nothing without the people who watch it. So appreciate y'all holding it down and doing your thing to make us number one. When I say number one, I mean the go-to where people know that they're going to get the honest truth and they know. And y'all have made this channel a name in the community. Somebody told me earlier today, TD wouldn't be nothing if Tua didn't exist. That doesn't make any sense at all because they would just ignore me. But for some reason, I shake people up. And the truth is, I don't shake them up. They just keep on coming over here looking at the numbers and saying, dang, that's what's shaking them up. And that's y'all. So we're going to keep doing what we do. We're going to keep on providing the best content we can. And we're going to try to get bigger and better, man. There's some things in the work that I'm trying to work on, man. Every time it's something big I want to work on, you know, it's a lot of laws and things out here that you have to, you know, make sure that you adhere to when it comes to social media so that you handling your business the right way. But it's some things that I'm trying to incorporate on the channel that can be huge that y'all would love. But we taking next steps. We're taking next steps. We'll also be announcing this year's sponsors soon. We'll be announcing this year's sponsors soon. You know, it's crazy. I'm always open and communicative when it comes to things like our sponsorships and stuff on this channel. The reason why is because y'all are the only reason they're possible. Y'all are the only reason they're possible because those are the things that allow us to do way bigger and better things. And we're going to be announcing some of our sponsors soon because supporting our sponsors is supporting the channel. And All I'll say is we're doing it bigger every year, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. It's a blessing, man. We got more people coming through. Pete with the donation to the Cash App. So he said for hashtag get TD to Houston. Appreciate you. Hey Pete, I told you got to get me one of them scratch offs, man. Hey, matter of fact, Pete, you need to invite me on the show one day and let me get one of them scratch offs, man. It's gonna be a winner. All right, y'all go check out Pete in his channel. He be scratching off $20 and $50 scratch offs. One day you gonna hit live, Pete. It's gonna be 5 million. Don't forget about us little people, man. Don't forget about us little people. I only need 1%. You hit 5 million, Pete. Just give me 1%. 1%. That's 50 grand, Pete. We good. Man, you can give me 0.5%, Pete. That's a down payment on the house. Oh, man. Shout out to Eric Walker for training camp fun, man. Y'all too kind, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm finna get out of here, man. Y'all gonna have me sitting here doing a telethon for donations. Oh, man. For 50 cents a day, you can help TD get to Houston for training camp. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. I'm funny sometimes. I think. Hey, what is 50 cents a day for 30 days? Well, I'm usually fast with math. That's $15. All right, yeah. TD, the baby's trying to save their allowance to donate to you. No, Chris. No, Chris. The grown folks got this one, Chris. Tell the babies if they want to save up something for me, do me a favor. Save up $5 each for me, and then you're going to take them to go get ice cream from me. How about that? Yeah, tell them the grown-ups got this one, all right? Tell them hold their cash and go enjoy some nice ice cream. And matter of fact, I'll match it. You hit me up, Chris. I'll match it. We're going to get the super-duper large ice cream. Tell them I love them, by the way. And send me another picture of the fam soon when you get a chance, Chris. Let the babies know, man. I love Chris and his family, man. They model families. I just love it, man. But yeah, the grown-ups got this one, Chris. We're not gonna have and tell them thank you so much, man, Chris. That's pretty dope, man. That's what you call good parenting when the little ones hearing this and they want to be able to contribute and stuff like that. Listen, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. The gesture alone is like, y'all blowing my mind, all right? But y'all gotta go grab some nice ice cream, all right? Y'all gotta go get some ice cream and enjoy it, all right? And then, matter of fact, I'm gonna match it and make sure you can get it another day as well, all right? Appreciate you though, Chris, man. I already know they got my back. Y'all ain't gotta prove it. Y'all are proving. Y'all, the babies are 100. They have already proven to have my back, man. I love them so much. I promise y'all the grown-ups got this one. And matter of fact, the grown-ups gonna get me to Houston and we gonna give great footage for y'all, and we gonna give y'all a shout out in Houston, all right? But yeah, man. All right, let me get out of here. But love y'all, and thanks, Chris, big time. Thank you. And I'll see all y'all later. Hit the like button on your way out of the building. This is TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fan. Oh, wait, hold on. We got one more. Z Turk with the donation to the Cash App. I just hate to get off a stream and didn't recognize people who show love. Z Turk 14, man, appreciate the love, man. Thank you, Z Turk. He didn't leave a message, but we know what it's for. All right, we know what it's for. Listen, if you're sending something right now and I didn't read it, forgive me. I'm sorry. I'll try to read it on the next stream, but I'll just say this. In this stream alone, we probably done already reached 40% of the target. I'll say that we've reached about 40% of the target on this stream alone. So 60% to go, but we got plenty of time. We got like 2.5 weeks. Thank y'all so much. Fins up, no matter what. Peace. Y'all be blessed. And God, we thank you for this wonderful stream. We thank you for everybody coming together, being able to congregate and enjoy content. Could be out here doing any and everything, but we're stationed listening to some of the things that we love. But we're appreciative of you giving us the breath to be here tonight. And God, we just ask that you go before us and direct our path and prosper our ways. We ask that you Make sure during this season, everyone has safe travels for all the things that they're going to be doing. In your son Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I will see y'all later. Peace. We are out. Amen in the comment section.